Oh, yay! Crown Zenith is finally here, although that also means the end of Sword and Shield era. I have no faith, and I don't like any of the character designs, or Pokemon designs for that matter, for the next gen, so hopefully the cards are at least fun to play. But yay! Radiant Eternatus is finally here, Climactic Gate. You put them on your bench, search your deck for 2 VMAXs, put them on the bench, end your turn, boom, you got your big guys out already, ready to start going crazy. And these are the ones for this deck. Flying Pikachu for, again, those water weaknesses. Espeon because of Solar Revelation. And then its attack can actually be pretty good depending on certain decks. And, of course, Duraludon VMAX. Those are your main ones there. I was very, very excited for this. There's some lost box up there in order to get the energy, etc. So you throw in Cramorant and all that stuff there. Oranguru has to help out. So as you'll see this, you'll see all the stuff that's kind of needed. Because you want to try to get Eternatus, Radiant Eternatus, turn on your first turn, because that's basically what you want. Whether you go first or second, that's what you want. I was excited to play this. Will I be, after the end of this, as excited as I was going into it? Wait till the end to find out. Well, we don't have to worry about stuff there, so that's why you have Temple of Sinnoh. You have so much draw cards, you have some bosses, and, again, you want to go through your deck as fast as you can, and then Colress to help out, obviously, for your Lost Zonin. And then 4 Seal Stone. Again, you want Radiant Eternatus ASAP. And I do like the idea of the Leafy Camo Poncho, so that way they can't take your stuff there and boss them out, etc. So you have the energies. I do include at least 1 Psychic Energy in there in case we do want and can attack with Espeon VMAX for being there more than just its awesome ability. But Radiant Eternatus, is this the deck to go with? Is this the way to go with Eternatus? Or is there other VMAXs that could be more fun and more powerful? Well, let's get into some matches here. I'm excited for them. But let's see how excited I am at the end of it, as I said. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, opponent's turn, yay, so I don't even get to go first. My problem with the deck is, at least how it is on PTCGO, after I played probably 20 to 20, about between 20 and 25 games with this deck, and more than half of them, it's amazing how you get. But I've noticed that with PTCGO a lot, where you have 3s. You have clump of everything in a row. Like, I'll start off this game, it's like, oh, like, early on, before I can get, like, they'll constantly be like, oh, my VMAXs are in my hand. Now I gotta get them into, the deck so I can get Eternatus out. Or, I use the stuff with, say, Comfey here, or Colress, and then it's like, oh, I have to either keep one of my VMAXs or one of my other VMAXs. And then the other one's in my hand, then I gotta get Oranguru to shuffle it back in, and it's just, it happens a lot. And it was so aggravating. It's like, or there you get like a whole hand of energy, and then it's like, then the mirror gate doesn't do anything. So it's like, oh god, yeah. So that's why I wanted Oranguru to shuffle someone back in. We'll go with this. I do like that we're going against Mew VMAX, so hopefully we can do something. There we go. We turn this right away. Let's do that. I guess. No to Espeon. Sorry, little buddy. I love the art on that, by the way, so it's nice to see Espeon get some use. Do at least one, because the problem with Battle VIP Pass is you get a couple in hand. It's like, oh, crap, I already have what I want out, because then you got to remember, if you want Eternatus, you got to put Eternatus down and then 2 spaces for your VMAXs. I feel like this one, there's no need for Mew. I know, because unless it's, what do you call them? They're Genesect. But Pikachu and Espeon weren't needed. We're going to go Duraludon for the fact that it can't be, that it's protected or whatever. Plus, it's 220 if I just start bossing out Genesects. Or unevolved Mews, it'll be nice to take 2 prizes. So I'm pretty confident here. Both the Mews now have special energy, so Duraludon is going to be okay. So I'm going to put that there because I have that to switch. I can put an energy on there and get something I want. No, we don't need you again this time, buddy. We'll do this again just to go through. We'll keep all of those so I can switch back. do that. Keep that. Boy, we got a lot of escape ropes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, I'm one turn away from doing what I gotta do. No, let's do that. See who they put out. Then have them put out again if I do escape rope again. Danger, danger, Unagi. Definitely that. Plus, I'd also, like, Temple of Sinnoh would just turn there. I like that. Make sure we get at least that. Alright, so that. We'll put them on you. And you. Play another one. You and... yeah, just that. See who they give us. I want to get rid of one of the Mews, even if it's the little Mew. Sweet. Alright. I should at least put that on. Yeah. But, nah, I can always swap it back with the mirror. Get 2 energy on them. So we'll do that. And, yeah, they're going to do that. I'm sure they're going to play... Yep, I'm sure they're going to play a power tablet or two. But... aha. They're going to attack with that attack, and it doesn't do anything because special energies do nothing! Ha 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 ha! Yes. Yeah, they just... yeah. Alright, so see, I'm happy with that. But as I said at the beginning of this video, when we were starting the matches, holy cow, there's a lot of times in this where you just get... you might even see some struggling in here. I don't know if I have some to show in this that I decided to keep in for this one. To see a struggle or two with that. But let's, let's get... oh, I still want to play that deck. There's so many decks. I don't have the time to play them all, but I've been wanting to play that thing for months. Just because it seems fun. See, like that, it's like, well, of course, otherwise the deck is useless if I'm like, you know what? Throw him in the lost zone. Throw him in there. It's like, what? That because he's a basic. And then also, I think 1-in-1, because I think Duraludon can still do 220. Their HP is enough to get one-shot by Duraludon, but then if I need to, Flying Pikachu VMAX can't be injured, you know, at least damaged by the Hisuian Electrode V. So that's a good thing there. I think we have a nice start here. Gonna be hard to get energy on, I feel. Because we lost 2. We're probably gonna lose a Comfey, so we'll get 3. We'll only have 5 if I decide to use the seal. To use the ability to get out Colress. So we'll see what happens from that. We'll be too shy unless I can use Quick Ball to get another Comfey, and then reuse another Comfey in the same turn. It's possible. So he's already burned himself with that. I love how the placement is on the one eye. It does look like he's got like a little cartoon effect. Like, I got the bandages on my eye. That's kind of funny. That's actually pretty cool. Alright, I will put that on right away. So he's alright. Yeah, VIP Pass is useless now. Do I play it just to see? So yeah, we got 3. Yep. Oh, perfect. Yeah, we'll do that. Perfect. I think we might be able to do it then. As I was saying, I needed to do all that. At the same time, I feel like I want to attack with the Cramorant. And just wait a turn. And yeah, there we go. So yeah, I don't know. They guess they decided to say, ah, crap. Because they're going to have to do damage to themselves still, and they'll probably just get knocked out from that. While they're only taking up that, they can't take my Duraludon. Pikachu technically would get hit once, but then I'd be able to save it. Plus, if I remember, which I keep forgetting, Flying Pikachu VMAX has that free retreat, which I love. I want to play Surfing Pikachu VMAX again. I love both those. They were fun. If anyone knows any good deck lists for those, let me know. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Oh, well. Do that and do that. And we'll just see what happens. We have a good start. We're ahead of them, which I like. So it is fun. But from a lot of plays, if you wanted to see a whole video of me just... then I would have kept all those in there. Because it's just amazing how much it clumps. But no, it's still a very good deck. And of course, we're going to get item locked. Love that art on that Luminion. Love that art on that Luminion. Ooh, Melody. Okay. Okay. Pokestop. Chuck and choose, and that was quick. I guess they couldn't switch out of the Regieleki. So, okay. One more. Otherwise, this will be a very short video. Which is fine. The point is, you're seeing pretty well how fast you can get Radiant Eternatus out for its Climactic Gate. Pretty fast and pretty easy. I'm actually very excited for that. Very, very well done here. I wanted to play that Radiant Sneasler for the longest time too, just because I love the little that with the Krogunks and Coffeens and all that stuff. They're just getting all that extra damage between turns. It just seems fun. Not saying it's super powerful, but it's fun. That's all that matters. We're going against... So in this one, Radiant Eternatus versus regular Eternatus. Or I should say, Radiant Eternatus versus Eternatus VMAX. And look at that right there. So even something like that, even if you start with it, you get a Scoop Up Net, that's good. Because you started with it, you just scoop it up, and then you're able to use it. Squeaking my chair there. That's alright. Ooh. We got enough Field of Flowers. We don't need too many of you on the bench. Do that. That, and that, yeah. Yeah, do that. I'm gonna check. If I can Cramorant and take away Coffee, that might be a good thing. I can always wait till next turn to... I mean, Wheezing will shut off a lot of stuff. Yes, well played, I'd say, right? Yeah. I mean, it's a turn behind, but if I can shut off that, I'm pretty happy. So I think that's the right... It was the right move. All right. So there you go. B... I'd say a B. Just because of so many clunks that it can have. But it actually does work very well when you get it to work. And you do get it to work majority of the time. But through playing this version of the deck, I was so frustrated with just how many times that it just, where it took forever to get... You can get Radiant Eternatus out. you can get the Pokemon out, but then it's like something screws up somewhere with the hands and the clunkiness to where you're not going to be able to get the energy on them in time, etc., etc. So reliability is what kind of kills the deck, honestly. But yes, it's a unique, fun deck. More unique than it was fun. I'm looking forward to many more uses out of Radiant Eternatus because already, damn, mother effer, wow, craziness for this SOB. He is a awesome. That's probably one of the best, if not the best, of the Radiant cards. Besides, he's a contender, I would say, against Greninja there. Of course, I do like all the other ones too. They all have their own. But anyway, attack, obviously, if you can get it all set up, Duraludon and all of them, they hit pretty hard. Defensively, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of the deck. You have Pikachu, Flying Pikachu VMAX. Use Pikachu VMAX for when you're going against the basics, keep using attack, and they can't get hit. If your opponent plays other stuff with special energy, that's when you have Duraludon VMAX, to where they can't hit you. You protect your Pokemon with Espeon, and then maybe even finish off something with Espeon. There is great defense in this deck. I really love the usage of the VMAX Pokemon chosen for the deck. Reliability, you saw me complain about how much it is. You can easily, I mean, it is crazy. I'd say 99% of the time, you will get Radiant Eternatus in play on your first turn. But then it's after that, how well you can speed things up and get an attack going is the only thing that just happens with PTCGO lately. At least on my end, it's to the point where like, oh look, like in other decks, oh look, I have 3 Professor's Research in my hand. Oh boy. And then I'll get no more draw after I use them when I'm forced to do it. Or like, oh look, I have 3 of these or all 4 of these in my hand. And then I have, the only way to get out of this is by losing all of them. Like, you'll have this in this game where it's like, do I get rid of a VMAX or do I get rid of... It's just, it's one of those things where it kind of sucks. But overall, I feel like that's kind of the weakness of it. But overall, damn, it is a fun deck. It's a powerful deck, and I see a lot of good things. Good choices for the VMAXs in this. Perfect choices. And I see a lot of greatness in the future for Radiant Eternatus. Climactic Gate is insane. But I enjoyed it still. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of it. Any other deck ideas for Radiant Eternatus? Thanks for watching again. Appreciate it. See y'all next time. Like and subscribe. This has been
Professor TCG.